Hi guys, in today's video we are going to see how to use or how to call a web service or a API from the Copilot. Okay, and for this we are going to use the Power Automate. So in this we are going to create many things along with the calling the web service, right? We are going to pass the JSON, we are going to call and Power Automate to input and output a variable, and also maybe in the future I will show you how to use the conditions like if and else. Okay. Okay, so where we were, yeah, last time is we created this bot. We when we ask ticket status, not the ticket status, sorry, flight status. Is it flight? Okay, flight is typo. Let's see if it takes yes. Okay, so if I give any garbage thing right now, it is not validating anything, and it display the status, right? So let me click over here so that we go to that flow automatically. Now, once we take the flight number, we are displaying over here the status, right? So now what we want to do is call the actual API that we have over here, right? And let's see if it is working. Okay. So what I will do, I will click add an action, call an action, sorry. And what we will do is we will create a automate, power automate flow. In that we will create or call the HTTP. We will pass the JSON and then we will get the response back. Okay. So it may take time because this is the first time I'm loading the Power Automate in this platform or this environment. So let me pause the video for that. Okay, so it has been loaded. So this is what you will see something like. So this is Power Automate where you can create the automation flow, right? And making an API call through Power Automate give us more flexibility with respect to creation of variable, parsing of the variable and the JSONs or the XML, calling HTTP, and also you can add many things like you can call various built-in functionalities, many connectors are there, Excel, mail, and all this thing, right? So, but we will not go over there. We will start from here, add an input. So right now, what we are expecting this Power Automate to get flight number, right? So that is what we are expecting. We will leave this field as a blank. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Now what we will call next add an action is HTTP. So let's see if it finds the HTTP, send an HTTP. Mm, this is the one why it's showing premium. It's not a premium. Okay. Now over here, what method we are going to call? We are going to call the get method. What exactly is the URI? So this is the URI that we are passing, right? And this last thing is the flight number. So that we will do, and plus we will add expression, and where is my variable? Sorry, dynamic content, yeah, flight number. So once I do that, it will be appear like this. Okay. Do I have to pass any header? Are you passing any header? No, nothing. So no header need to be passed. Body is empty, and we are supposed to get the response. Okay. So now what I will do is I will do a parse JSON. Okay. Now what we are expecting over here, the content will be inside of HTTP body, right? So my HTTP body is the content and the schema. So generate a schema, what I will do is I will go over here, select my response that we have, paste over here and click done. Okay. And that's it. Nothing we have to do with respect to the parse JSON. Now, before doing anything else, right, what I want to do is I want to identify what are the variables which I will return back to my bot Copilot, right? So what I want to return is flight date. Okay, something like this I will create. So what I have to do is create a variable, right? So I will search for variable over here, initialize a variable, and variable name will be something like flight date. Okay, and let me pass it as a string. Okay, just do that, no need to initialize any value. Similarly, again, what variable I will again what I will pass flight status. Okay, so I will give flight status, which will also go as string. Okay, do I want to pass anything else for date? This flight has status. Okay, maybe I want to add from departure airport and arrival airport if you want. So let's do that. So let's do D airport and this airport, arrival airport. So something like again variable and initialize a variable. Let's say dep airport. It is again string. Again add an action variable. Oops, variable and initialize a variable and ARR airport string. Okay. Click save. Before clicking save, let me I have clicked saved. So before doing that, let me show you this. There is a new designer also. So if you don't see this kind of a screen, you might be viewing something like this, which will appear now like this. So it's more or less same. Nothing changes over here with respect to the functionality. Just that it has additional Copilot functionality where you just write what you want to do and it will create the flow for you. We are not going to do that because we are learning and we want to learn, right? Okay, so we have initialized four variable which we want to return. We call the API, right? And we have now passed the JSON. Now what we have to do is set that variable, right? So now variable, set the variable. What we want to do, we want to first set the flight status. And now click over here, go to dynamic content. And this is the parse JSON. Click on see more, okay? So that you will get all the uh, responses, right? And this is the flight status, right? I will click over here and click add. So this got added. Okay, similarly I can do, I think, copy. Do you have option of copy? No. Okay, no worries. Variable, again set variable. Which variable we want to set? Now we want to do variable set the date. Which value? Body flight date, right? Click add, and again add action variable set date. Now what we want to set is departure airport, right? And click over here, dynamic content. Where is the JSON? Yeah, this one over here. So it will be body departure. Just a second. So it will be departure airport, right? Okay. I'm just seeing if we have directly that variable name. Otherwise, we have to select airport, and this is arrival. So no, not this airport. Another airport will be there. Airport. Yeah, and this will be departure airport. Okay, so this is done, and then we will add again for the arrival variable. Set variable, and this is arrival and dynamic content. Dynamic parse JSON, see all the values, and we know that the below airport, this is first airport, and oops, I think I miss. Where is the airport? Yeah, this one, and this is arrival airport. and click add. And now what we want to do is return this variable, right? So input was over here. If I scroll up, input was your flight number, and in the output what we want to return is first is I think flight just status, right? And that value we have stored into our variable flight status. Click add. Another thing we want to return is flight date, right? So this left hand side, whatever you write is the exit variables that will be appearing over there in the Copilot side, right? Flight date. And then we are saying ARR port, something like that. Okay. And that will be arrival airport, that is containing that variable, and dep port or capital P, let it be. And once we click over here and dep airport, okay, so everything is done. We will also do change over here to the name PAVA, Power Virtual Assistant, uh, airline status. So something like that will be the name of the call flow, or not the call flow, the Power Automate, right? And I will click publish. Unfortunately, when you are doing testing with input variable, right? So you have to run first time. What is this manual? Not sure. We can't test it right now over here because it's need to be run once from the Copilot side. So let's see if it is working or not. So what we will do is we will just click refresh over here so that it gets sync with the Power Automate and have that new flow that we have created over there in the Power Automate over here in the Copilot side. So sorry for the background noise if you are getting. There is an airport nearby and some high speed jets are running. Okay, so we will do call and action, and hopefully, yeah, that one is over here, the one which we created. So it's asking for input. So input we stored into this variable. We will select over here and select the variable. It automatically creates the variables that output variable with their own same name, right? So you don't have to worry about that. What you will we will do over here is status is, we will do something like this. What is that? Your flight number current status is what is that? Flight landed. Okay, so we will select flight status, enter uh, for date entered, from arrival departure to arrival. Oops, it got deleted. Arrival. So let's keep it like this. Click on over here, click save, and we will do the testing. Let's see if it is working. If any error, we will debug also. Click save. Okay, topic is save. We will refresh the bot over here so that it gets the latest one. We will say flight status, and we will provide the flight number, and let's see if it is working or not, or if you are getting error. It failed. Very nice. Okay, so what we will do is we will go back over here in Power Automate, and what we can see over here is it shows as failed. Okay, I will click over here. So it will show me in which step it has failed. So it will be easy to debug. So you can see that it's failed to do parse in the JSON, parsing the JSON. Okay, so the content we received like this, we have schema like this, invalid type, expected integer but null, blah blah blah. Why? So what we will do, I will copy this, Control A, Control C, click on edit, and we'll go down to parse JSON, and I will Control A, delete, sample body, paste, click done. Okay, and click save draft, and we'll do publish and test it over here. Since we have run one time, we have now luxury to test that this Power Automate from here directly. So what I will do is I click on test, select automatically recently. I will select the failed one and click on test. So what it will do, it will execute the same thing with the same variable which was passed by the Copilot, and then still failing over here. So understanding the error that we have over here. So what it's saying is expected an integer but got null, right? Invalid type for data one arrival and day delay. Sorry. So what we are saying, so this first one is okay. The issue is with the second one. In that arrival, in that delay is null. Okay. So what we have to do is to change the schema that we have created, because I think in above one, above arrival, I think we are getting delay as integer, right? So this is what the error is saying, right? Expected integer but got null. Straightforward. So what we will do is we will change the schema to be like what we have for nulls, right? So it will be just the two curly brackets that we will have over here, like this. Okay, click save and publish. Publish is done. So let's start the bot. So again, flight status. Okay, and then we will give the flight number that we have over here, right? And then it's again calling the Power Automate. Hopefully it gives the result. Once it calls, it's calling for a long time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is it working or what happened? It's working now. I'm just checking. I think it is stuck. Power Automate. Who is this C? Still. Oh, it got it to work. So it got success. So now we got the status as landed, right? And we got the date. Why we got the date as this one, log out to this one, right? So it has worked and displayed the information, right? Now in the next tutorial, maybe after calling the web service, we are displaying the status like this. What I'm planning to do is call something like adaptive card so that we display the response in uh, what do you say, more intuitive way. Adaptive card, Microsoft. So they have already given a bunch of adaptive cards. I think this one. What we will do is we will leverage one of the what do you say, adaptive cards that they have. Where it is, designer. So if you see over here, we will have something called like this, and which display information like little bit more intuitive and all those thing, and we can use all these parameters. So what we will do is we will call out for I think which one will be good over here. I think yeah, your flight details. I think this will be, or this will be trip to UAE or something like that. So something we will reduce few of this text, or this one, your flight update. Yeah, this looks much better, right? So we will maybe use something like this or this, maybe whatever I found matching for this one. We will use that into what is it, adaptive card for the response that we are seeing over here, which is nothing but over here. Okay. Hopefully you like the video. Thank you. Have a nice day.